world capital city of Scandinavia, Stockholm, Sweden. They can't wait to see Alexander Gustafsson later tonight. But up next, it is one bad Brazilian, Paulo Thiago, battling UFC newcomer Siyar Bahadurzada in a welterweight showcase from Ericsson Globe Arena. For die-hard fight fans, tonight's showdown between newcomer Siyar Bahadurzada and Paulo Thiago isn't just a great stylistic matchup. It may just preview who will become a future title contender in the welterweight division.
Minha última luta no Brasil foi uma das mais importantes da minha carreira. A vitória sobre o David Mitchell com o apoio de toda a torcida brasileira foi um dos momentos mais marcantes da minha carreira e eu quero continuar vencendo para dar essa alegria para os meus fãs.
I came here to impress people. I came here to show people my heart, and I came here to become the champion. And I will fight anybody that UFC puts in front of me.
A native of Afghanistan, Siyar Bahadurzada and his family moved to the Netherlands when he was a teenager, and he became a quick study in the world of MMA. Turning pro in 2002, he won the Judo Championship 5 years later. And after putting together a 6-fight winning streak, he earned his invite to the UFC to battle Paulo Thiago.
UFC is the biggest stage of mixed martial arts, and this is where every great fighter of the world competes. This is where I want to be, and this is where I want to show people my skills.
Despite appearing on the same card as legends such as Anderson Silva and Minotauro Nogueira, the loudest cheers at UFC 134 in Brazil may have been for Paulo Thiago, who left every fan happy with his win over David Mitchell. Tonight, he will attempt to keep his new winning streak going when he faces Siyar Bahadurzada.
Para mim não importa se ele é um lutador experiente ou se ele é um estreante no UFC. O que me importa é que eu treinei bastante, estou bastante confiante e pronto para vencer.
Coming up next, Siyar Bahadurzada fights Paulo Thiago. This is UFC Fight Night on UTV. The great Bahadurzada, a true veteran of mixed martial arts, 20 wins in his MMA career. He finally, in his mind, gets his UFC debut as he is riding a 6-fight winning streak. Kenny, he won a tournament in which he scored 3 knockouts, 2 against former UFC fighters, soon to return to the UFC, John Alessio and Derek Noble, and that was the final push that was needed perhaps in the eyes of Joe Silva to bring Bahadurzada to the octagon.
Well, that's why there's so much hype behind Bahadurzada, and this is a guy who's tough as nails. He's a beast. I mean, any guy who can do that, I mean, you got to be a bad dude, and he is one of those guys, very well-rounded, very dangerous, trains with a very good camp, and he's coming into this fight with a lot of experience.
He has been waiting for this call for years. Siyar the Great Bahadurzada set to make his UFC debut. All right, Paulo Thiago entering the octagon for the 8th time. His background, well documented, a member of the Brazilian Special Operations Police Force. And he fights like a soldier when he gets in the octagon. And you want to talk about, baptism by fire. You open up with Josh Koscheck and knock him out. And then you take John Fitch the distance. I mean, this is a kid who fought a lot of tough fighters and is coming off a victory in Rio de Janeiro over David Mitchell.
Well, from a guy who's probably been in the most dangerous places in all of Brazil, you know, with that kind of background, coming in and fighting in the cage is probably not such a scary place for him, you know? Anytime you go in there against a guy, a true veteran, a dangerous guy, one of the top fighters in the world in the welterweight division, and Josh Koscheck, and you knock him out, very, very impressive.
Paulo Thiago. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight is brought to you by Bud Light. Here we go. The Brazilian Paulo Thiago, 4 years the elder of Siyar Bahadurzada. Thiago will have a 2-inch reach advantage in this, his 8th UFC fight. And with the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record, 20 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw, standing 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, fighting out of Amsterdam, the Netherlands, Siyar, the great Bahadurzada. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record, 14 wins, 3 losses, standing 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Brasilia, Brazil, Paulo Thiago! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Leon Roberts.
Leon Roberts will be our referee for this welterweight fight.
You ready to fight? You ready to fight? Bring it on.
Bahadurzada and Thiago. Red and white trunks for Siyar Bahadurzada, born in Afghanistan. Now calling Amsterdam, the Netherlands, his home. He moved there with his family when he was 15 years old. Paulo Thiago in the blue trunks. Bahadurzada has scored 5 of his last 6 wins by knockout, riding a 6-fight win streak as he makes his UFC debut.
Both these guys trying to get their range going, trying to... Oh my God! Just like that! Bahadurzada! Wow! Thiago is out!
Clipped him on the way in, and Bahadurzada knocks out Paulo Thiago.
It was the short right hand as he tried to charge forward on Siyar. And that's a very dangerous punch. When you're going forward, here it is. That right hand, it landed right on the button, and that may seem like that wasn't a big shot, but when you're charging forward like that, it's a very dangerous shot. You're running into it with all your weight, all your force, and
Did the left hit him behind the ear too, Kenny?
Yeah,
that threw him off. That threw him off at first.
It knocked him down. It kind of lowered his head a little bit. It was that right hand, that short right hand that landed right on the jaw that just dropped him, and he just went out cold. There it is.
Yeah, that's a good view right there. Even from behind, you can see the head of Paulo Thiago snap back. Man, we don't often see people other than Chuck Liddell knock somebody out as they're backpedaling, but Bahadurzada does it in his debut. Tonight, we are live on Fuel TV here in Stockholm, Sweden, and with the official decision, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Leon Roberts has called a stop to this contest at 42 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout, Siyar, the great Bahadurzada.
Siyar, congratulations. You know, anytime you fight a guy like Paulo Thiago, you got to be in for a war. This one ended quickly.
Yes, that's right. Paulo Thiago, I respect this guy a lot because Paulo Thiago comes every time to fight. And I love those kind of fighters who come to fight because I come to fight. Because the fans want to see a fight and I want to give them a fight.
Oh, it was a big shot. He was charging forward. You caught him with the short right hand right on the jaw. Did you feel it when you landed it?
I did feel because I think my right hand is broken. 10 days before the fight, I think I broke my right hand, but I didn't even go to the doctor. I don't want to know if it's broken. I just wanted this so bad. I thought even if I miss my right hand, I will fight.
This is one tough dude, Siyar Bahadurzada.
The 26th fight of the mixed martial arts career of Siyar Bahadurzada is his UFC debut, and he debuts impressively with a knockout victory. Take a look at the move of the fight. Brought to you by Metro PCS. Wireless for all, no doubt what it is. It's the finish with that right hand. Damaged or not, it did damage Kenny. And he earns the knockout victory, does Bahadurzada, 42 seconds in our Metro PCS move of the fight.